5 of the craziest engine swaps ever. Let's go. Welcome to Roadside Chats. I'm the Ogster, and this is a show where I get to talk to you about everything car related. Why, you ask? Because your mom. Today's all about engine swaps. You know exactly what I'm talking about, as you've probably seen at least one video of some mad scientist type car guy stuffing a V8 into his Miata, or V12 swapping his Supra. That's called a plug, kids. Now your boy's been doing some digging, okay? And what you're about to witness are some of the craziest and potentially most dangerous swaps to have ever been done, ever. Ordered from cool to absolutely insane. So stick around, because the last one was so insane that the state the owner lived in declared his car a public safety hazard. Starting out at pretty cool is Bismodo's 1,000 horsepower Honda Odyssey. Now this car started out life about 248 powers of the horse. But after getting into this famed Porsche tuner's grubby little hands, that became a thing of the past. Honestly, what makes this drag van so cool above all else is that it makes all this power from its stock V6 engine with the aid of a few modifications. Custom pistons, accurate TL type thrust transmission. Ooh, that's something stuck in my throat there. We're gonna cut that out, right? This car is definitely a 6 out of 10. Up next at a little crazy is Ryan Turk's GT4586. Now, if you were to ask me to put one of, if not the best sounding V8s in the world into a Toyota 86, I'd probably look at you and say, how hard could it be? Just rip out that 2-liter weak as my pickup game 4-cylinder and slap in that beautiful 4.5-liter Ferrari flat plane crank V8. Well, just like most things in life, it wasn't that simple. A lot of custom parts and bajanking went into making this into an awesome drift car that sounds and looks amazing. 8 out of 10, for sure. Moving up to insane sounding confused noises is American Racing Header's 6.2-liter Hellcat swap Prius. Yes, this is real. The confused and dashing YouTuber reassured himself. Most of the original Prius structure is gone and replaced with a tube chassis to stop it from snapping in half from all that power, which, get this, propels it to a 9-second quarter mile, which the owner said could be beaten down to an 8 with a couple adjustments. I can feel the eco-Karen's short anger toward this car. And for that, it also gets an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, this is where things get serious. Standing at pretty intense is Daniel Warner's V12 27-liter Rolls-Royce Meteor tank swap Crown Victoria. No, I'm done. I'm done. This is honestly pushing the limits of what's physically possible. And it's awesome! With a twin turbo setup, utilizing the biggest turbos I've ever seen in my life, my boy Daniel is making 2,500 horsepower from a 60-year-old engine, and is doing everything just for the fun of it. In fact, this was his second option. He initially wanted to put a 37-liter Griffin Spitfire plane engine in his Crown Vic. Its current engine is big enough for Sweden as it is. An insane 9 out of 10. Hey guys, before we get to our most insane swap, be sure to check the comments for the one honorable mention. Only reason it's not on this list is because it's a bike, and I don't want to edit. Also subscribe, like the video, and comment your favorite engine swap. Topping off our list at absolutely insane is Ron Patrick's General Electric T58 turboshaft jet engine Beetle. It's a Volkswagen Beetle with a jet engine. Yeah. While it's technically not a swap, as it still has its factory 2-liter 4-cylinder engine up front, I decided to include it anyway. Why? Because it's my show, my rules. Now, the reason it still has its original engine is because he lives in California, where having a nice car could potentially cause cancer. Because emissions are so tight, this actually makes the car perfectly street legal. Although shortly after, Dr. Patrick exploited the life out of this loophole so much, the Californian government retaliated and declared the car a public safety hazard, as it can cause a lot of damage if it falls into the wrong hands. Now, as if that wasn't crazy enough for you, to round things off, this huge flame-spitting hybrid, as it has 2 engines, was listed on Craigslist for $550,000.
10 out of 10.
You know, all this talk of engine swaps got me thinking, how hard could it be? I'm going to replace my mom's engine with a nuclear reactor. Alright, so first I gotta just yank this.